James Kaufman, World News Report today, November 26, 2024. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a 6.1 magnitude earthquake right on top of Japan, unfortunately right near another nuclear facility in Japan. They have so many. Just not a great idea for them to be building more nuclear facilities, although they are doing just that. This is at the default depth of 10 kilometers. It came in as a 5 on the DYF. Did you feel it? A 6 on the shape map. And we're going to zoom in. Most of us know, if you watch me, that this is the North American plate here, Pacific plate here, Eurasia plate here, Indonesian plate here. There's more pressure on these 4 plates all pushing together than any other place on the globe. We're going to zoom in and see what we have here. It looks like a small swarm. See how many we've got here. 4, a 4-9, a 4-9, a 4-5, and a 6-1. That's some swarm. I want y'all to remember this feature here because I'm going to show you one of the nuclear power plants here and several others in the vicinity here. Now, why do I get so angry? Well, they still have never recovered the Fukushima rods, and it's been 13 years. The plant is still closed down. They're still using Pacific Ocean water to cool the rods as they go deeper and deeper into the core of the earth. Not only is the plant closed down, the city of Fukushima is closed down, and so is the province. Just like a state, it's a province there. The whole thing's closed down. They use a road way over on the western part of Japan to access the northern part of Japan, Fukushima being in this inlet here. Now, anyone with brains, anyone with eyes that can see that we have one volcanic range coming through this direction, one right here, another one here, another one here, and the entire island itself is a volcanic island. We'll get some more information on that, but we have one big 6.1. Let's keep going. Jumping over to volcanoesandearthquakes.com, we can see that we definitely have a lot of volcanic activity in the area, and if we turn on all the volcanoes in the area and zoom in, you can see that these are volcanic ranges all meeting right here where these plate boundaries meet. The last place that we need to be building more nuclear facilities. It's ridiculous. Every bump out here in the Pacific is another volcano, right? Volcanic range running through here, a volcanic range running through here, another one coming up through here. And what are we doing? We're building nuclear facilities as quick as we can go. I'll put some more of these on so you can see the aftershocks there. Get some detailed information here. We will say that it looks like the Japanese have this as a 6.2. We are going to have to check that, but it does appear, although the French have it as a 5.7. USGS is the main source here. Let's get some detailed information. Very strong, magnitude 6.1. Earthquake 35 kilometers northwest of Hakui, Japan. Today, Tuesday, November 26th. Now, this is a 5.7 quake, but we know the 6.1 also hit right here. I don't know why they have this showing a 5.7 when this is the same volcano discovery page. So scary here. We have one under construction here and another one operating here right where the earthquake swarm is. Completely ridiculous here. Look at all the nuclear facilities they have in operation on this volcanic island. It's unexcusable, especially since they can't even clean up Fukushima 13 years later. All right, some detailed information. USGS main reporting source of 6.1, default depth 10 kilometers, and it looks like 1.3 atomic bombs worth of energy were released. Not a great place to have that happen. next to a nuclear facility that's in operation, another one being built. We're going to compare quake data from different reporting agencies, but first, a depth given as 10 kilometers means the depth of the quake could not be determined with sufficient accuracy. USGS, 10 kilometers, 6.1. National Research Institute for Earth Sciences, 6.2. They have a depth of 10.4 kilometers, which is very specific there. A 6.1 coming out of the Germans. French coming in at a 5.7, laughable, also default depth. Then we have the Indonesian government, the BMKG, coming in at a 6.5. Wow, 77 kilometers of depth. A 6.2 by the Italians. The Europeans, a 6.1. Very shallow depth there by the Europeans, 2.6 kilometers. The Italians came in at 35 kilometers. They're all over the board here. Then we have the Incorporated Research Institution for Seismology coming in at 6.1, also default depth. They just follow the USGS. And Australia came in at 6.1, also with the default depth. Now, to summarize, we have a 6.1 magnitude earthquake according to the USGS. One of the agencies coming in at 6.5. Let me explain to you what that means. The difference between a 6.2 and a 6.1 is the 6.2 is 10 times stronger than the magnitude 6.1. So we're talking about 50 times stronger, according to one reporting agency. Several came in at a 6.2 as well. This happened right where the North American plate meets the Euro-Asia plate, meets the Indonesian plate, meets the Pacific plate. They all pushed together right here. We also had, well, it looked like 3 or 4 aftershocks, all 4.0s, and it was right on top of a nuclear facility, one in operation and another being built. Unbelievable is all I can say. See, when we zoom in here, look how close that is to that facility there. Unexcusable with all these volcanic ranges in the area. So it was a total small swarm of 4 earthquakes, the largest being a 6.1 to a 6.5, depending on who you listen to, and at least 1.3 atomic bombs worth of energy released with this one, probably more than that. Right off the coast of a working nuclear facility and one under construction. God bless, folks. I personally thought that the Japanese were supposed to be smart. Here you can see that they're building 2 new facilities right there. They already have one in operation right there. And this is where the swarm went off. This is all on a volcanic island. Share, subscribe, and always remember, anything's possible. Bizarro world.